Hello and welcome back to Lands of Lore 2, Guardians of Destiny. We have yet again, for what hopefully will be the final time, kind of transformed off screen to become the lizard so we can access a lizard only area, which is this spot over here near the Hive Caves. There's really nothing of value in here, just some, I think 5 aloe and like 4 rocks. But I wanted to show that off while we could. Now, I think what I'll do, just so you don't have to watch, is pause and we will meet back at the monastery, which is where we are headed next. So hang on. Alright, so we have arrived here at the monastery, or almost. And we will provide Brother Julian with the copy of the runes that we made. First, though, we're going to pop back here and, again, talk to Brother Morgan. I think we'll talk to him now and then one more time. Oh, he's not here. Never mind. I lied. Thought we were going to. We are going to talk to Dawn first as well.
What have you discovered? Do you now know my cure?
The message of the runes seems to concern guilt and renewal. Something like, the promise of spring erases the shame of winter.
Uh-huh. And what does that mean?
It is a Dracoid reference, so they must be awaiting a rebirth or something. It's fairly standard mythology, but I do not see the connection to your problem.
Well, what should I do then?
Brother Julian did find a mention of an ancient Huline temple in the savage jungle. Perhaps there are other answers there.
Anything else to say? I suppose not. However, as we depart, I think...
Thanks for the reading. I guess I'll see you around.
Sorry I couldn't be more help. Oh, yes. Here, take this spell. It's called Dampen. It should stop your changes if you use it when you feel the curse coming on.
And this is just basically the best spell in the game. Basically, what it does is if, as we're about to transform, as that blue glow starts, we use it, it will stop our transformation, which is phenomenal. All right, I want to check one more time, see if Morgan's here. Nope, I guess not. So let's talk to Julian.
Have you found the runes?
Yes, but I've had other offers for translation.
Mystic Dawn at the library, I'm sure.
Yes, but...
Whom are you going to trust? She or I?
Well, we already gave her one, so we'll trust both of you.
Here it is, a wax impression of the runes. What can you tell me about my cure?
Slowly, son. I am very sorry, but our research has found nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. But there was mention of an ancient Huline temple in the savage jungle. If you find more runes, bring them back and we'll see what they say.
Is there then no message in these runes here?
Oh, certainly. But it's garbled and makes no sense.
Please, sir, read what you can for me.
Very well, then. It means... Ancient spirits await the death of their children. Or, children await the birth of their father. I don't know what that means, though.
That wasn't very helpful at all. Really from either of them, but that's fine. All right, now as we depart here...
Well, thank you then for your efforts. I will seek this temple in the savage jungle.
Here, take this power orb. I appreciate the confidence you have shown in me.
All right, now I do want to check one more time to see if Julian's here. Yes.
Have you reconsidered? Here, take a hoe and help in the garden.
Excuse me, but I'm just sort of wandering about. The urgency and mystery of my quest confuses me frequently.
There's a goofy little scene that he'll
I
do
hear Julian gave you an orb.
if we show him the
Yes,
orb.
he really seemed to appreciate that copy of the runes.
Give it to me and I'll show you how to use it. Don't worry. I'll give it back and this won't hurt it at all.
This ultimately is totally meaningless, but it's fun to see him do his little weird dance.
Good. Now, stand here like this.
Wow, that's great. Thank you very much.
All right, now, there actually is something else that we want to do here, but we might as well just, I'm going to pause and run over to Kityara's place to give her this power orb so we can get the sword Firestorm. You can equip this. I actually forget exactly what it does. I think it might raise our strength or something, but we're not going to keep it. It's not that, valuable, so hang on. All right, we are back with Kityara. Now, I'm sure I've said this plenty of times, but you could take this power orb and bring it to the village to see the, whatever, mystic guy and have him repair Thohan's
Good
great
to see you
sword.
again, Luthor. Did you get the power orb from Julian?
How did you know?
Talk gets around, you know. Have you brought it to me? May I see it?
You can indeed. Here you are.
Yes, and I would purchase that fine blade if you please.
It's yours, and may favor give you the knowledge to find the weapon's best use.
Wonderful. All right, farewell.
Come again. You're always welcome.
All right, so get out of here. We can put this on and see. Obviously, far, far more powerful than the other weaponry that we've had at this point. I think I already did this, but I'll also show. I want to show both of these to Brother Morgan there, just to see if he says anything interesting. But we will pause until we get back to the monastery. All right, here we are. Yes. So let's head back here. Oh, never mind, he's gone. So much for that. So let's head down here, and we're going to do what's kind of a little bonus area. You don't have to come here by any means. It's easy, very easy to bypass this without knowing that it's here. Meet this genius.
And who might you be?
I am Luthor. And you?
Surely you know of me. Rix of Terqual. You know, the famous explorer. The Kreshmir case?
Well,
Well, your ignorance is not my problem. You're glad to meet me, take my word.
You're an explorer, you say. What do you explore?
What do you think? Oh, do you mean the blonde in the library? No, nothing there. I gave it a chance.
I think she's got better taste than that. Anyway, I'm not interested in you. Please go away. So we will come into this little door behind him, and if we drag some boxes over here, I believe if we leave and come back, this will just open on its own, actually, but we should be able to break our way in. So if we make a little box ladder here, let's take you. That might be all we need. Let's try that. Might need one more. And smash our way in. We will uncover the Dark Halls. Now, Dark Halls are a rather spooky, scary place, or at least it can be. You don't need to kill these guys, but I will, because I don't like them. You're going to hear a lot of spooky voices chanting around in the background. Ooh, is that a shield? Huh, I never knew that was there. Anyway, I believe what this is kind of a recruiting ground of some nature for the Dark Army. But I'm not really sure. We do, however, have some spectral friends that we'll be dealing with. I think the first one should pop up around here sometime soon. We have some hidden walls here, this little hidden section that is difficult to get into, or at least if you don't know how. There's a box in here with some crystals here, and they are actually a little radioactive, so if we spark them off, blow a hole in the wall, and can find our way in here, where we get a couple of goodies if we check the shelves.
Prism.
So we learn the spell Prism, which we won't really use much and won't be using right now, but oops. Let's do that. Nope, not that. Yes, that. We will keep this Prism scroll for now. Since Morgan's gone, we can get rid of this guy. Aha. And...
Oh.
Nope, fair enough. Anything else in here? Might be some more scrolls. Yeah, healing scroll. What is this? Spark or fireball, maybe? Yeah, I think it's a fireball scroll. What do I not want? I don't really want you. I'll use you on the first enemy we come across. Ancient stone. Wonderful. And another spark. I'm going to try and use up all those scrolls in here. I don't want them anymore. They're just taking up space. I'm going to use up all these items. So the Net of Exile. There should be. Ah, there you are. Hello. I don't even know if we can use them on these guys, but basically, what that does, if it works, which doesn't seem to have, yeah, I don't know what happened there. I don't really care. It actually takes them and, like, sends them to the underworld, I guess. We're going to actually see a slightly different version of that in a little bit. I want to try again and see if we can make that work. We'll put you down for a minute.
Oh.
I think we might have to break this door open. I don't know why the room got so dark here. I guess because of the ghostly apparition. Usually they're a little chattier when they come out. Anyway, we're going to get plenty more chances to see them. So this is where we started off. We're going to continue down this way. Now, pretty...
Join us, Luthor.
Join us. Pretty randomly throughout, we will... yeah, there's nothing in this alcove, by the way. You can jump up if you jump and crouch at the same time. Similarly here, there's nothing. We're going to keep hearing these little scary sounds on and off. None of them really have any real merit. Alright, let's search through here. Another prism scroll.
Oh.
Nothing in there. One or two of these have some more scrolls. You know, I'll leave you there for right now. Anything in here?
Oh.
There's only, I think, 2 places you can actually learn the prism spell. One of them is here, and one of them is in an area we'll get to in just a couple of videos. Aha! A secret entrance! Anyway, let's take this guy. Maybe I can use you on one of these weird little rats, just for fun.
Oh.
Oh, don't do that. There we go. Aha! Seems like a little bit of overkill, but it was fun. Anyway, let's continue onward. So this is a wall that will close behind us as we proceed forward, which is fine, because we've already done everything else behind us. Now, if we continue on, there's a room in here we can't really do anything with. We can move these barrels around, smash them up, but no value to any of it. So let us continue. Ah, another spirit. I don't really need this, but let's do that. Whee! Go away. And you. Alright, how about this? Is that enough? Wonderful. Alright, let's continue. And another path, or a pathway down here, which will hopefully be a little bit more interesting. Now, pretty much all the crates in here open up. Oops. And yes, the ghosts here spell will also cause them to open up. It's also worth noting that the ghosts can cast a spell on you that basically drains your health and magic, which is a little bit annoying. I should probably heal them. There's a couple of healing spells I suppose I could use. But so if you see the orbs kind of floating off away from us, I guess that one wasn't done. That's what's happening. It's the ghost siphoning off either our magic or health, which hopefully we'll be able to find a way to do something to prevent at some point later. Now there's another little room here, and to my knowledge, there's no way... Oh wait, no. I think this one we can get into. There's a couple of rooms, though, that we can see into that we can't enter. I forget which ones are which, but we'll see. Either way, you don't enter that from here. So let's continue on. And down here.
Over here.
Usually when they start talking, there's a ghost popping up sometime soon. Aha! A room with almost nothing. There's some empty chests. Seems to be some type of, I guess we'll call it a barracks in here. The ghosts can do a good bit of damage if you're not really paying attention, which admittedly I'm not, but you should be fine. I don't know why this one's just lasting forever. It's nice. Anyway, if we continue on, like I said, all these chests are empty. Something push me? No. But in this back corner, we have some ancient stones, which I already have 9, I think, stacked up. So what we'll do is we'll just use these two. Because you can... I think I put you in my inventory. I didn't use you, did I? Aha. You can stack up some castings in here. I don't know if it's infinite or if that also maxes out at 9. I'm honestly not certain. But either way, you can stack up a bunch of those. At some point, I should start using it. Not that it's really necessary now, but I really don't need all of these ancient castings anyway, so... Oops. It'll just be fun to kind of use them and explore them. Okay, good, we did that. I should note that while I was waiting to transform into the lizard, I went and picked up these gargoyle bracers, purely so that I could put them on and show off the different castings of the summon spell while, you know, wasting slightly less mana. That's the only reason, though. After that, I'm going to get rid of them. I don't think we went down this path. And in here, I don't think there's anything, but I think there's another... Yeah. Look into a place that we cannot access. If anyone happens to know how to access any of these places that we don't get to, please do let me know. You know, watch different Let's Plays, and I've... it's a wall that closed behind us, read through walkthroughs and things, and I've never seen anything that described a way to get into there, or a room that we will see shortly, which is, frankly, way cooler, and which I want to get into way more. Make sure we didn't miss any pathways. We didn't. Good. Let's come down this way. And I don't think there's any hidden windows here. Nope. So let's continue. You can open up all those boxes and blow them up, which is fun. Please. Now, in here, we have an interesting situation that arises. If I'm in the right spot. Hopefully I'm not too early. I'm not. Oh, I am. My bad. Ignore what I was saying.
Oh.
We got a bookcase here that moves, and we can come into this little secret area where you'll notice that there's 2 ghosts floating around, which we could fight, or we could click on these 2 chains here, which opens up the windows, kills the ghosts, and causes these trees to bloom, dropping a bunch of these Vel's fruits, which I don't really need any of them, but of all the items, I probably make use of them more often than most anything else, so we'll fill up at least 1 stack of 9 and then leave the rest. But that is kind of a fun room I always enjoyed. And your tendency is to kill the ghosts before you ever realize that you can pull on these chains. Which always feels silly after the fact. Oops, wrong way. Haha, there we go. Now let's continue onward. Lots of screaming. Anyway, make sure I didn't miss anything. Good. Okay, I think I want to go this way first, if I remember correctly. And all we have here is a secret room again. This one with a little crack in the wall. I feel like I missed looking into one of the secret rooms, but I can't remember. Anyway, we will keep that in mind.
Join us.
As we continue on our journey. Alright, we didn't miss anything. You. Anyway, alright. Suppose I could just zoom out. There we go. One thing I haven't done yet is actually show off the mind clusters. I suppose I could do that and show you. So this is what happens if you use one of them. Just fills in everywhere on the map that you haven't seen yet. This might have been what I was thinking of. So you actually, it lasts long enough. You can put like some pins down. You can be like, ooh, there's a room here I didn't see. Which we're not going to do. But yeah, that's what it does. So kind of cool and can be useful when you're starting to explore places. I won't need it too much, if at all. Now here, yes, that's what I thought of. This is what I was waiting for before. So that is Rix. And Rix, unfortunately, seems to want to attack us. Now, why is he doing that? I guess we'll have to wait and see. So let's go have a little chat with him. There we go. Hello, friend. So we'll try not to do too much damage to him. His plasma blasts do a lot of damage. His physical attack does almost nothing. So as long as you're close, you're quite safe. He's not going to do much. Trying to attack him slowly. Because eventually... Yes, this should happen.
Please, Luthor, help me.
Do I know you?
It's me, Rix. Don't you remember? We used to be friends, didn't we?
Well, right, friends. He was my best friend, Pratt.
If our friendship meant anything, you'll not leave me here like this.
So yes, Rix sadly has been possessed. Unfortunately, you're supposed to be able to save him by casting a couple of prism spells, this light spell. It doesn't really work, though. Something, got missed in the coding, or they didn't get to finish it, and so sadly we can't save him. What we can do is use this crystal on him, and it's basically the same as the, stop it. Oh, now that it's been used once? I don't know, whatever. I'll use it on other ghosts. Basically, it's the same as the kind of net of exile. The difference is that theoretically, what this one does is send the spirit to heaven or the, holy afterlife, as opposed to being banished to, the nether realm with the net of exile. In practice, obviously, it doesn't matter, but since we're good Luthor and we would prefer to save Rix, I like to do that. Now, this is the room that I think everyone would absolutely love to get into and would love to know what the heck this thing is supposed to be. But to my knowledge, there's no way to get in there. There's no way to interact with this. You can't, affect it by casting spells or anything like that. So it's very disappointing because it looks like it would be very cool, but unfortunately, there's just nothing you can do with it. Very, very sad. That is located right here. Now, let's continue onward and try to finish up with these dark halls. All right. Listen to the sad crying. And let's see. I'm curious if I can use you again. You should be... Yes, right here. Okay. So around here, we see this room with the crack in the wall. I think you might be able to blow it open with some of these chests, but you also can just smash it down with a sword, which is nice. Alrighty, so this was where we opened that slot before and could see through. I'm gonna have a couple of goodies in here.
Oh.
Forget where.
Fire shield.
Yes, fire shield. So it's pretty much the same defense. Oh, it's actually, I thought it was the same defense, but it is stronger than the death shield or deathstroke shield. But it offers us fire defense, which I think is better than the kind of random chance at maybe having defense against a death blow. You have this light crossbow, which is way worse. All right, we're not taking you.
Stone bracers.
And then stone bracers. I like to keep the stone bracers, at least for now, just because they... Oh yeah, they actually weaken your defense, but they protect against poison. And it's not really something we need right now, but I like to have it moving forward. I think that's everything in here.
Oh.
All right, so let's continue on. And go. Yeah, so we're just coming down here. There we go. Got stuck in the wall a little bit. Oh, that was an interesting sound. I don't even know where that came from. I'm not used to hearing that kind of gonging sound. So, we are close to the end here. If we were to...
Look around.
Be through. Alright, we're just going to blow you up because you're being annoying. Thank you. Now, if we were to...
Join us.
Go to the left as we come up the... What is happening? Go to the left as we come up these stairs. We would get to where we want to exit, but...
You cannot leave.
Oh, maybe I'm too early. Ooh, I missed a path. Haha. You must go back. Oh, never mind. Did I miss a path, though? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything that goes that way. Anyway, let me check. No, there's nothing there. Yes, there is. What did I miss? This will be very upsetting. Hang on one second. All right, so we have backed up here, and I'm reasonably certain there's nothing in here, but we can't have rooms that we just don't investigate. That's just wrong. So we have some evil mice, and then
Behind you.
that's it. There's an evil spirit. All right, let's see. So can I use this a second time? I don't know. Seems to be dead. What if we try to use this one? Not you. You. All right. So I don't know if there's some reason to keep it or if it's just empty and there's some way to restock it. I don't know. But I don't really like using them most of the time anyway, so we will toss it. Now, that is all I think that is in here, so at least we investigated and had an excuse to waste our last little crystal. Now, let's go back to where we were. We'll move the bookcase. And I think what I was saying was that as we get up to here, if we were to go to the left, we would get to where the end of the level is. But there's something else that we want to do first, which is to go to this kind of metallic-looking door, which we can't open by clicking on it. However, blast our way in, and we get some more goodies. So I don't think there's anyone in here right now. So we'll click over here.
Column's amulet.
Column's amulet is a pretty cool item that stops us from having, at least I think, magic drained away from us. It might stop or slow down health drainage, or maybe give us I'm going to put this instead of the stone bracers. Give us some kind of goodness, what am I trying to say? Stop health drainage or magic drainage, and maybe stop some of the health drainage. I'm not sure, but it definitely helps somehow with some of the draining. So we're going to hold on to that.
Speaking stone.
We have another speaking stone. Let's see what it says.
Is it normal?
Normal? Nay. It has the tails, Mum. But what do you expect? Still living down here.
So we're going to come back to what that is referencing in a little bit. But for now, just know that apparently the Dracoid people were going through some type of, we'll say evolution, maybe de-evolution, at least mutation of some nature.
Oh.
Nothing, I think, in these. And then these
Gauntlets of striking.
gauntlets of striking are pretty cool. They're pretty strong, but
Great sword
compared to what we have, they're kind of garbage. So I'm just going to toss them aside. Now, we have what I guess we will call the sort of boss of the level in here. I'm going to just grab a box right now just to start, because what's going to happen is there is going to be this orb that either floats up out of, floats up out of that hole and begins summoning ghosties to fight us. Now, it's worth noting, this doesn't mean anything, you can't do anything with it, but you can actually grab this and pull it around.
Reach that. Oh.
It doesn't change anything at all, it's just kind of funny. You can just sort of move it through the room. Anyway, what you need to do is take these boxes here and bring them over to the walls where these kind of bricks are. You see they're all kind of cracked a little bit. And if we blast them open, all right, let's try a targeted one. There we go. Then it'll blast out the concrete or whatever it is there, brick, and open up a path, but there's metal bars in the way. Now what you can do is just go right to, let's see, I forget which one it is. Yeah, right to, I think, here, and open this one and escape. And that's perfectly fine, but it's less cool. You also can keep fighting the ghosts, but they never stop spawning, so there's no real reason to bother. Where's the entrance? There it is.
We are coming for you.
The better thing to do is to take either 6 or 7 of these and blast open multiple windows. Not that it's hugely important by any means, but what it will do is ultimately... Hey, come here. Well, you'll see. Why tell you? I'm also not 100% certain, but I think the more light that comes in, the more likely it is for the ghosts to perish. It's worth noting that, just like we saw before, as you're dragging these, if the top's off, the ghosts can cast their little kind of spark-type spell and blow the boxes up as you're pushing them, which is not good for you overall. So it's best to keep them covered as you're moving.
Over here.
I'm not really impressed by you scary ghostly whispers anymore. Alright, let's put you up here. Set you off. So, probably 2, maybe 3 more. You know what? Since you're in here, let's have a little fun. Let's put on these gauntlets here.
Coming for you.
And we're going to cast all of our summon spells. Should be 3, yeah. Alright, so let's see. I got to remember what the actual names are of them. I have them written down here. Here we are. So, summon 1 is a lesser imp. Who's not particularly strong by any means. But will do some battle for us. Summon 2 is a medium imp.
Hey, my turn.
Oh, and I guess even with the gargoyle bracers, that might be all we're going to be able to pull off here. Let's see, I'm guessing we can't do an ancient imp? No. Oh, well, we tried. Well, that was fun. We will leave it alone for now. Maybe if we get some of our magic back, we'll do that as well. In the meantime, let's go set off a bomb.
We are coming for you.
Go back to Spark. Oh, that's right. Haha. There we go.
We are coming for you.
No one cares. No one's listening to you.
Oh.
Luckily, there are plenty of these bomb boxes around. I don't think you have to do them in order. I think you could do this wall here, but For some reason, I remember that requiring more to be blown up. Let's find out. I guess we won't really find out, but we'll do it anyway. Is that enough? Not quite. So this will definitely be the last one.
Oh.
Let's see if we can summon our next level of imp. There it is. Nope, not even close. Well, these bracers were meaningless then. Provided no real value. Oop, not you. You. That should be enough. Basically what should happen is these should all blast open. There it is. And you get an extra fighting and magic level. I think a platform, yeah, comes in here to fill in this pit. And we have access to the exit over here. And with that, we will depart the Dark Halls. We have done everything that we came to do. I can just get rid of these guys. That wasn't worth it. We'll put you back on. And I think with that, we will end things here. I can put these chips back on. No, it's fine. Yes, we will end things here. When we come back, we will have just a couple of minutes left to finish up in the Huline Jungle. And then it'll be time to head off and see if we can meet some of these more savage brethren of them. But we will leave that for next time. So hopefully you enjoyed our foray through the Dark Halls. And until next time, see you.